Okay, so I'm going to have a quick go at making the dice with LEDs. So we're going to start off with on shake. Okay, so then we need to do similar to before. I'm going to go to variables. I've already set my variable up. Okay, so I can just drop that out there. So the number is going to be set to, and then I need a variable. So it's going to be here, pick random. 0 to 10 doesn't work, so I'm going to make it 1 to 6 because there are 6 sides on a dice, and just drag that into there. Okay, so there we go. The other thing that I need is in here, I need to clear the screen when it's finished every time, so I'm going to click up there. So on shake, clear the screen, set number to pick random between 1 and 6. Okay, that's a good start. Okay, so the second section now involves using logic, which is where it gets a bit more complicated. So I'm going to click on logic and see what's there, and drag this one out here and add that underneath here. So if something is true, then this will happen. So I can go back into logic here, and I've got down here the comparison block objects. So I drag those out. Okay, so if I go to variables, the number is equal to 1. So I'm going to then drag that into there. If the number is equal to 1, then I am going to show the LED that has number 1 on it. Okay, so there's the first part. Now, let's hope that's correct. I'm just going to click that a few times. Hopefully it will eventually make a 1. We'll do a 1. There it is. Okay, so it does work. Okay, so I know it works, and I have to extend the code. I've already got the code right, so I can do some copy and pasting in a minute, but I'm going to click on the plus here, and it's got else. I don't want else, I want else if. So this next bit is a repeat of this bit. So I'm going to click on that, right click on it, duplicate, and then drag it into there. So the number needs to change to 2. Similarly, I don't need to do a new LED, so I'm going to right click that, duplicate, drag that into there. Need to drag it into the right place. It's got to be between the else if. Change this to be 2. Okay, that's all right. So if the number is equal to 2, then show the LED with 2 on. So again, now I come back to here, repeat the process. Click on that plus sign. I can duplicate this. Oh, missed it. Drag the whole thing down. Number equals 3. LED is going to equal 3. Duplicate it. If you get a bit stuck here, you can just pause it. So that goes down to 3. Click on the else if again, or if you're really good, you can speed it up and ignore me and just do it yourself. That's changed to 4. Duplicate as well. On we go. Pretty easy. Don't forget to change it to look like a 4. Else if again. Duplicate again. Else if number equals 5. Duplicate, and the 5 goes, make it 5. Okay, so the last one, I don't need to put else if, because if you think about it, the numbers that it can show are between 1 and 6. So these LEDs cover 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if there's anything else, then the LED must be the 6 LED. So I don't need the else if. Just change that there. Okay, that should be done. And then make sure that I can just test it out here, just check it works. Just make sure the 6 appears occasionally. Yeah, that looks okay. You could do a little test actually, work out if it's really completely random. If you do it 100 times, how many 6s should you get? That's a good question for you. Okay, but when I've done it, I click on download, and it downloads onto my computer, and I can then flash it to my Microbit and test it out. I can even have a game with somebody. Okay, there we go. So that's how to create a dice with LEDs showing the graphical numbers or dots.